Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We're here on episode 46 of the $10 million sheep challenge. Looks like we got 11,000 liters of food left in here, and most of these pens have that exact amount because this one has the same 11,364. We'll even look over here. It's not looking good with these smaller pens having that low of a number, because that does worry me about the larger pens like this one right here. It's down to 0 liters of food. Health is down to 25%. What do we have going over here? Same exact thing, except for the health is at 0% on this one. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. We got $1.3 million in the top right, $4.3 million towards that $10 million goal in the top left. Plenty of milk out here on the ground. I got to move around. All our fields got to be mowed. It's going to be a busy, busy month, but let's get started. Even though this does have a 50-meter working width on it, I'm still going to hire a worker because I got a lot of stuff to do. I think I can multitask with that worker on there a lot more efficiently, a lot better. Whatever I'm trying to say here. Let's get these courses saved as well, because I'm probably going to end up having to buy a few more of these harvesters just to mow up all the fields that I want to get. I'm going to probably buy all the fields on this map. We'll see. I guess I wasn't paying attention, but I do have some milk over here, some sheep milk, little partial pallets. We'll go ahead and get all those out. What is that, 3 pallets of sheep milk? Nope, make that 4. Looking down there in the bottom right, sheep cheese, animal skin, that's all that's left in there. A lot of sheep cheese. Really want to get that stuff sold off sometime soon. We'll see whenever that best sell price comes around, though. I did end up noticing something whenever I was doing the editing, and that is our new grass field might not make as much grass with that new mower. I don't know exactly what happened there. I do believe I missed some at first because I did not have that trailer unfolded or the curtain top off where the grass could shoot in there. So that was obviously a mistake right there, and I lost some. But according to our first harvest off of it, we got like 500,000 liters, and then the harvest we did with that new mower setup got like 400,000 liters. There's no way I missed out on 100,000 liters with that little bit that I mowed. We'll see whenever that worker gets done over there, see if it's around that 500,000 or if it's around that 400,000. Maybe I'm not liking that whole new mower setup as much as I thought I would. I do like that 50 meters and the speed on it because it's about done, and I can see it over there right now. Worker over here is saying they're all done, but they're actually not all done. Apparently I didn't set up that course play that good because I forgot to change one very important setting in there, which is lower early, raise late. You don't know what I'm talking about? Look right here. Lower the tool early, raise the tool late. That will help make sure you get almost all the product off the ground as far as harvesting or anything like that. And it does look like I forgot to turn this on, but also it does look like we are sticking around that 400,000 liters. Kind of interesting there. I don't know how it got so off with the last harvest to this harvest. Really weird. That's a 100,000 liter difference. Now, some of it did get missed, and that's what I'm going through touching up, which we can see that right here because this was the turnaround point. It didn't lower it early enough, all that good stuff. And of course, I have quite a bit of trouble right here. Now, I am looking at fields to purchase. I've almost purchased one that was already a grass field. Just not sure if I want to do that. I'm thinking about purchasing some that are close by and turn them into grass fields. Also not sure if I want to do that either because that is a lot more work. But I do know we need a lot more fields, whether I drive all over the map or not. That's kind of up in there. Let's see what happens. To be fair, I think we actually got less grass this time around. That's kind of interesting. I think I did catch that on another episode earlier on, how it just seems like we're getting less and less grass every single harvest we do here. And I need to get that switched over to the trailer settings so I can unload it. That's going to end up going over to our sheep. I'll skip to the next hour. That way they can actually have some stuff in there. I am running pretty slow on that time. And I'm going to keep it pretty slow because there's a lot of work to do this month. Went ahead and dumped some grass off in there. That way we could go ahead and get it over to the sheeps. I skipped over to the next hour. Got some grass in each one of the pens now. Feeling pretty good about that. Let's go ahead and head over to another grass field, start getting it mowed up. Of course, hiring a worker. That way I can go ahead and get some workers on other fields and just keep going over and over and over again. And we're going to buy a field here in just a second, or a few fields. Out here doing a little surveying right now before I start purchasing some land, and there's a big hill between these two fields. There's one on the right and one on the left. Behind these bushes you cannot see. You can see it a little bit better through here. So 77 and 75 right there. Looking at purchasing those two, turning this into one large, very large grass field, and then also 79, 78, turning that into one large grass field as well. That's the idea. Now that's going to take a lot of work. Definitely something I should probably talk with my advisor about first, which is myself. Easy route, just go ahead and purchase 86. Not necessarily look for the easy route, I guess. I don't think I am, at least. All these trees in between the fields here would be very, very easy for me to get rid of. I could use a tree devourer, profit off of the wood chips off of it, but I'm not really looking to profit off this, so I'll probably just end up deleting the trees off. Yeah, that's a lot faster, easier, but I'm also not profiting a whole lot of money off of it like I would if I did it a different way. Here's the corner of all the fields, and I don't necessarily have to buy this field directly in front of me because that huge drop off in between the fields there, I'm kind of thinking maybe I shouldn't buy it, but that is way too easy to fix, I think, with a little bit of terraforming. So I'd be losing out if I didn't go ahead and purchase it and make this into one gigantic field. Now, gigantic fields are not going to be any issue for me. Obviously, look at the working width on this thing. It took 2 minutes to do this whole field right here. I couldn't even get a worker set up on another field fast enough. Before we go ahead and blow all our money on fields, let's go ahead and go into our sheep of the month here. This one's going to be Cody. Hey, Cody, on your YouTube stuff, looks like you have some police car images from GTA 5, and that looks pretty cool. So I'm going to go with some police type theme. Don't know how it's going to come out. We'll see how it looks a little bit later. But thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Really do appreciate all that extra support you're adding in there. I'm not sure if we have enough money for it all, so I'm going to start with the biggest field, work my way over because I know I could combine all three of these, and that would be a really, really big field. We'll go ahead and purchase this right here for $368,448. And we'll jump over to field 77 here. We'll buy that for $226. I got to remember to save some money, though, for soil samples. And I think I can get 78 and 79 in there as well, just kind of contemplating and thinking, should I really do that? I should probably just get another field over here, possibly. You know, how does this look right here? Because there's a road separating these two right here. I don't think I can make a field across it, but I'm kind of interested. Maybe I can keep going this way with an extremely large field in the whole entire distance. Looking a little more over here, I guess we got a little shed there we'll have to remove. Big old hill right here we'll have to smooth out. Of course, all these trees we'll get rid of pretty easily. And then we'll just continue on down this way. It seems like a lot, but it's really not much. Oh man, another drop off right there, but that's nothing we can't handle. I am really, really hoping I can delete the shed here. I don't know, there's some decorative stuff in there. Don't know if I can or not, but we'll go ahead and purchase this land along with 69 and just continue our way to the east here. Now we have $746,000. It is right here on the balance. I will keep a close eye on that and just keep buying fields pretty much. I say close eye, but I'm getting out of hand here. There we go. That's the last one on purchase. We got $117,000 left over. Let's start getting all those soil samples in. That's probably going to cost a pretty penny as well. I just realized I probably should not have bought those. We're down to $61,000, but that's not the reason I shouldn't have bought them. I'm going to combine these fields. There's a little gap in the middle here. I'm going to have to buy those soil samples once again. I think I messed up a little bit there. Oh well. Now that I'm over here mowing this, I really should have purchased this land over here because look how flat it is. And there's a lot less trees. I may have made a mistake with that purchase. Well, we're going to turn that mistake into some money. Well, not really money. We're going to turn it into some food, which is going to feed our sheep, and that's going to turn into some really good money if we can keep those sheep all year round. Turns out these two fields I have over here is really not worth it for hiring a worker. Yes, I had a worker do the little bit bigger field right there that has the lineman going on right now, but I don't know, really just was not worth it very much at all, I don't think. It was so much faster with me just taking over and doing it. A lot less turnarounds, all that good stuff. And of course, I'll probably do most of this mowing myself on these smaller fields or just any of the fields in general because I can go that full like 40-something, 30-something miles an hour, whereas the worker will not. But I can change that in the settings where they will go a little bit faster, but they tend to have more accidents at that point. Now, this is all our grass we have right here, 723,000 liters. We ended up putting almost 400,000 liters in the silo already. This might get us to next harvest. Probably not, because I think I ran out previously, and that's what I was showing y'all at the beginning, was the amount being at 0 in some of these pins. We'll see how well that works out. Now that we own a lot of fields over here, I want to try something. I want to try to forage up these fields. I don't know if it's going to work. I believe this forage harvester here has the ability to do that to a lot of crops. I think I might be limited by the header. And one way to see that is we'll just come in here to Forage Harvester. It looks like it's got a lot of different crop types on it. Don't see anything for cotton, and this is a cotton field beside us. And I'm not sure if it's got to be fully grown up or not, but I'm definitely still going to give it a try. Just run it over real quick on my way through this whole strip of land that we just purchased. And this is the road I was talking about. That's going to be an issue if I wanted to combine 78 and 79 over here. Obviously, we're not going to make it across this road. Might be able to plow up a field underneath it and put grass in it, possibly. I'm not sure if that would work or not. I think it would. Cotton field's a no-go, which makes sense because there was nothing on that information about cotton working on this thing. Big drop-off we'll have to take care of. And then this field right here is a no-go as well. What is this one right here? This is actually parsnips. Wasn't on the list either, and we are definitely destroying them, running over them. But guess what? We're going to destroy them anyways once we plow it up. This is the field I was really interested in, and it looks like it is working. What is this stuff? Looks like it is sorghum. Okay. 4-4 forage is what it says. Narrows only, not ready to harvest. Looks like we're going to do some forage harvesting with it though. and that's going to turn into chaff. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that. I guess I could probably turn it into silage, but I'll probably just sell it off the way it is. Still out here chaffing away, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But I got this stuff over here I want to look at deleting, removing. We'll go into demolish, try to delete this stuff. Not letting us. We do own this land here, and, you know, that's actually pretty fine. We can go around it. I'm not too worried about that. We'll take out all these trees right here, work our way up here, and definitely smooth this stuff out a lot better, a lot easier. I don't know what I'm trying to say exactly. I guess this is a walking path. I did see some NPCs walking through there. Yep, right there. There it is. So I probably won't be able to do much there, but I think I can get this pretty smoothed out to go up and down, and work out pretty well. But that is something I might end up having to do next episode or in the next couple of episodes, because that is a lot of work to do. I am all out of time here. Really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section, because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.